Oh.
It says BITCH.
Here we go. An Angry Bird's flight path is given by this equation. H of t equals 45 plus 25t minus 16t squared. What kind of an equation is that? It is a quadratic. It is a quadratic equation. How do we know it's a quadratic equation? Because the x is squared, yes. Or the t is squared. I guess it's the t is squared. Okay? Quadratic equation. Is it written in standard form right now?
No.
Not quite. It's kind of close, but not quite. How would I change it to standard form?
What does that mean?
Solve or
No, we're not solving. I just want to change it to standard form.
subtract. Or
No.
add.
Nope. What is standard form?
A equals B equals C equals X box.
You're giving me lots of terms,
Standard four
but
is y equals.
no.
Mx plus B.
It's quadratic.
Square root of one.
Stop guessing. Everybody get off your phones. You're going to be working in some groups let me finish. You're going to be working in some groups very soon. How do I write standard form?
I know how to do this.
How do I write standard form? No.
Negative
45x.
How about ax squared plus bx plus c?
That's what? What's that?
That's standard form.
Get the square to the front.
Right. So how would I rewrite this in standard form? Negative 16t squared
Plus
Plus 25
t.
minus 45.
Plus 45.
plus 45. Okay. Guys, knock it off. So right there is standard form. All I have done is rearrange my A and my C values so I have the A at the beginning, okay? It says, as a group, use this information and construct a viable argument for the claims on page 103. So take a look at page 103, and we can look, I think,
Wait, go back. Go back.
oh, I guess that's it. Shoot, that is it. All right, so I guess we need to look here. I was thinking it was on this slide. So it says, for this flight path that we have, okay, are pigs at heights of 45, 57, and 65 or not? So listen to the beginning again. Let me remind you that I am recording this session.
I was sneezing.
So an Angry Bird's flight path is given by that quadratic equation. Okay? That is the flight path. As a group, use this information and construct viable arguments for the following claims. The claim is, can we have pigs? Pigs are the things that you are hitting, the objects that you are hitting on those trajectories. Can we have, or are there pigs at heights of 45, 57, and 65? If they're at those heights, are they going to be hit or not? Are they going to be hit or not? Okay, so let's look at this. So I'm going to help you just get started, and then I'm going to have you get in groups, and I want you to talk about this. So they want to know, are the pigs at these heights, and what are they again? 45, 57, and 65. 45, 57, and 65. And what are these again?
The T.
The height of pH.
They are the heights. So which variable does that represent? H. So if I were to substitute those values in, where would I put them? In for H, right here. Okay. So basically, I want you and your group to put, you're going to be doing 3 different problems. One where you put 45 here for the height, and you're going to try to figure out, can we hit these pigs at those heights? One where you use the height of 57, and one where you use a height of 65. So basically, what are we doing? We are solving these quadratic equations. Okay? Now, just to help get you started, if we were to try to solve this, what do we have to know and do first? Let's talk about some basics. What do we have to know and do first when you start to solve a quadratic equation? That is not the very first thing, but
Find
yes.
your
X box. Okay, is that before or after Xbox?
Before.
It's before. Find a GFC if there is one. Set it equal to 0. Where does that fall?
Before.
That's even before. So we need to set it equal to 0. Okay. Find a greatest, oh, I said GFC. Did somebody else say GFC or did I just write that wrong? Greatest common factor. Oof. Greatest common factor. Gordon Food Service. GFS, yeah. All right, so set it equal to 0. Find the greatest common factor if there is one. Use Xbox if you can. What if you can't use Xbox? Quadratic formula. Okay. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Get in some groups. If you want to go back to your Angry Bird groups, you can. If you want to just find groups on your own, you can. But I want at least 2 people in your group. If you want to have 3 or 4, that's fine. I need to see that everybody is working though. All right? So get in groups of 2 to 4. And I need you to solve these quadratic equations. Is it possible to solve them? Okay? All right. So go ahead right now. I'm going to give you 10 minutes just to get started. Just to see where people are at. That doesn't mean we'll stop then, but that's where I'm going to be looking. Okay?
Oh, wait.
Yes, you can. If you'd rather have a whiteboard, grab a whiteboard. If you don't feel comfortable writing on the desk, that's fine. Ryan, what are you doing? We are not on the phone.
I'm off.
Ryan? I don't like it. I'm not in the mood today. Okay. 10 minutes. So you were trying to solve these quadratic equations.
Y'all want to do my group partnership?
It's good.
You said close to the fairway.
Lord, Jesus.
Six.